Hi everybody, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. Here's my little friend Astrid. I have 2 videos to film tonight. I absolutely cannot watch the Hawkeyes in the NCAA tournament. I don't know if any of you guys are basketball fans or not, but as of right now, the Hawkeyes are down by 10 points. There's already been some bracket busting games, so I don't know. I don't know what to think. It makes me too nervous, so I just can't do it. So this is a purchase. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I get going, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. I think I said that, but just in case. I wanted to welcome 2 new subscribers. Graciela DeMarc. Thank you, Graciela, for being a subscriber. I very much appreciate it. And also new subscriber, Sherry Barfield. Thank you, Sherry. It is so exciting, and as I mentioned on a video yesterday, we are getting so very, very close to 100 subscribers. And I will tell you that after I get done doing these videos tonight, I am curating a very, very special 100 subscriber giveaway for you guys. And over my lunch, I went to my favorite thrift shop and got some additional special goodies for you guys. I'm so excited. It's so good. So stay tuned for that. Now, this is a lesson for all of you. There is nothing wrong with this group of ephemera. It's just not something that maybe I would have gotten. This was one of those things where I thought I was hitting a watch, and I ended up hitting buy it now. So I bought it now. And I mean, it's still stuff. It's still good stuff. It's just not maybe something I would have normally picked. But that said, there's still lots of wonderful, fun things here. Here is this fun dog stamp from Czechoslovakia, which is so cool. I don't know what that says. Here is a label from we're going to call it an apothecary bottle for external use only. Here is a bag of stick pins. It almost looks Russian, but it's probably not. Maybe Eastern Star or Mason. I don't know enough about that. Maybe somebody could help me. Oh, I'll do it in my next video. I learned some things. Kim Molitor taught me about that thick cardboard numbered thing that I didn't know what it was. And then in listening to a audiobook, I learned something about that Elizabeth Barrett Browning Aurora Lee poem book that I had gotten. So I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So here's a nice postcard. It looks French, just based on that. I do not know where this is. Oh, there's the, I won't get the pronunciation correct, Arc de Triomphe. Another lovely, the State House at South Carolina, the capital. Very nice. This was fun. And there's another one in here somewhere. This is a rating sheet for a student pilot. And there's all kinds of really cool things that they rate you on. This was really cool. I enjoyed this. Here's a couple of book pages. Some beer coasters. A letter. And it, Georgian Georgiana, January 16th, 1945. To Lieutenant William Saunders. And it is a very cool letter. And I'm going to save, it was worth it almost just for this letter. I have ordered some World War II, 1940s memorabilia, and this is going to go in that. Very, very cool letter. Dearest Glenn, I have just given the baby his fish oil and have him lying down in his bed with a bottle of water. He soon gets worried with water and wants something with more taste. His cold is lots better, and I think it will soon be well. I got so worried with him yesterday morning, felt like I would just die. He fretted the whole morning continuously, and I sat and rocked and rocked. Finally, at his 2 o'clock feeding, I lay down to feed him, and he slept about an hour, but soon as my eyes cracked, he began to wiggle. It sure gets mighty old not having a minute momming, noon or night, to do a thing you want to. You don't know what you are missing. He comes out in the morning with me and doesn't go to bed until I do at night. And it goes on and on. But a very cool letter. And the handwriting is beautiful. Here's another postcard. This is Milan. Very cool. Here's a very fancy postcard of this lovely lady. Dinosaur Rock in Asheville, Alabama. Here is another postcard. And this is Swiss Village Lodge and Inn, Switzerland and Arizona. Here are some keys. Here is a 45, right? I think, right? 45 record. The Brady Bunch Will Always Be Friends. What would you call this? It's a card. It's a Disneyland card. I can't think of what it is. Acetate, maybe? Not quite. Here's a comic book, Star Trek comic book. Now, my husband and I enjoy Star Trek, so, oh, look, Batman Returns. So, this will be fun for him. Another playing card, Vile Villains. A couple more beer coasters. My favorite recipes. It came out of very carefully. They must have carefully unwound like a spiral notebook to get that out. An old recipe, Raisin Brown Sugar Rolls. And look at this fun, Apple Pan Pie. Isn't that fun? Here's a photo of a lovely gentleman. And it says July 5, 1958. Here is another letter to Glenn. Same as, I'm assuming it is the same person as that. No, it's written to Glenn, but it is not, because this is from, I think it's from Stan. Except it looks like the words, I don't know what I think about that. This is super cool. Oh, here's another one of those cards. Look at this. The drawings from this, or the pictures from this catalog. Isn't this fun? So there's that. Stratosphere, men's soft side luggage. Isn't that fun? Amelia Earhart. Very fun. Remember those suitcases shaped like that? round hat boxes. Here, I read this, and I read some of it. Clinical abstract. This is about William Saunders. Is that who this letter was to? Sorry. Now I'm curious. Pardon my... Yes, William Saunders. So, unfortunately, First Lieutenant Saunders sustained a compression fracture of D12, which I'm not sure. There's cervical, thoracic, and lumbar, but not D. So I'm not sure what D12 is. When he parachuted from a plane after a mid-air explosion near Coleman, Texas. He was taken to the dispensary at Coleman Flying School and then evacuated to the station hospital Camp Barkley in Abilene, Texas, where the first x-rays were taken and a body cast applied. And then it just goes on from there. So that's very interesting. Let's see. I want to make sure he's okay. He was transferred to Walter Reed on 17 May 1947 with complaints of backache and some pain, tingling, and numbness in both legs posteriorly. Oh, there was spina bifida occulta of L5, so lumbar 5, with no evidence of spondylolisthesis. The chest was negative. Huh. Interesting. I still don't know what D means. Again, it's thoracic. It's cervical, thoracic, and lumbar. So, okay. And then this is songs from Mary Poppins. So, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and Chim Chim Cheree, Step in Time, and Let's Go Fly a Kite. This is also super cool. Daily Mountain Eagle, Jasper, Alabama, November 22nd, 1963. The president is dead. Wow. It just still gives me shivers. So, I mean, this was a very good packet of ephemera. It just, there were a few things here that just kind of surprised me. That's all I'm going to say. House and Garden Travelogue. There is quite a few things here about Elvis. Elvis meets Priscilla. It was love at first sight. Elvis loses Priscilla's love. And I'm sure there are those of you who are watching this video who are huge Elvis fans. I don't not like Elvis, but oh look, there's Lisa Marie. Wow, and to think that she's gone now too. Elvis is okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not a huge fan like I know some people are. So don't hate me. Please don't unsubscribe. Here's a pie crust recipe. 1 stick butter, 2/3 cup sugar, 2/3 cup flour, and 2/3 cups of milk. Pumpkin vine ripened. White tulip proved recipes, and we have white tulip biscuits and white tulip pancakes. Spotlight on home economics. We have apple crisp. With the cooks, persimmon cookies, date pudding, pumpkin cookies, and jam cake. Here are some more rating sheets for pilots or amateur pilots. Here is another newspaper from October 15th, 1992. I'm not sure if there's, pardon me, sorry. I I didn't see anything in particular. I think, you know, it's just a newspaper. The Cupies and Dottie Darling. Verse and pictures by Rose O'Neill. So there's that. And then the Tower Room, A Girl's Friendship with the Poets. So either side of that could be good. Here is another newspaper. A Ballet of Manners While Guns Bristled. And again, that is from, oh, this is super special, July 4th, 1976. That's pretty cool. And then, I cannot read that. It looks like ECCE, Homo, H-O-M-O, for the organ by Jean Beghan. So again, just some music. So that's fun. So that is what was in that packet of goodies. There's some really fun stuff. The World War II stuff is wow. If you're an Elvis fan, I'm sure that stuff would be very fantastic for you. You know, some of these ads are fun. There's just a lot of goodness here. And I really appreciate that. So, you know, it was a happy accident that I hit buy it now instead of watch. So lesson learned. Me and my fat fingers just have to be more careful in the future, right? So thank you for watching. And thank you again, Graciela and Sherry, for becoming subscribers. I really appreciate it, and stay tuned for more information on the 100 subscriber giveaway. Thank you. Take care. Good night.